Welcome to the Stream AI and Data Talks, where we break down practical AI and data strategies for retail and FMCG leaders. Today our topic is AI in retail, how to avoid bad decisions, how to improve and increase your sales. And if this topic resonates with you, stay with us for our insights. Hi everyone, welcome to the Stream AI and Data Talks, where we break down practical AI and data strategies for FMCG and retail leaders. In our previous episodes, we talked a little bit about CPG sales, but today our main goal is to discuss a little bit about AI in retail. And here with me today is Dominik Radwański, our go-to expert on this area. So welcome, Dominik, to our podcast.
Hi, Bartek. Great to be here.
Could you tell us a little bit more about your experience in this field?
Yeah, sure. I work in this stream almost 7 years now. I'm responsible for the sales in general and representing our company in the interactions with our potential clients and current ones. So yeah, that's about me.
And could you tell us what are the biggest losses right now in AI in retail?
Yeah, I can point 5 areas where retail loses money. I would say it will be inventory records inaccuracy, waste, out of stock problem, a huge amount of the manual work, and last not but least, the biggest portion of cake will be trade and promotion spent.
So and I'm wondering how much do they cost retail leaders annually? Do we have some numbers here?
So yeah, we can count that up as we see on the waste as only waste problem costs annually 1.6% of the revenue of the potential company. Same thing with the out of stock problem. It's 0.78%. So in general, we can count that up to 1.6 billion if we take the retailer that have $50 billion revenue yearly.
Yeah, so that's the big number. And why do this manual analysis fall in this volatile market?
So it came from the 2 problems, I would say. It is a data problem because when we take the inventory records inaccuracy, around 60% of the records in the database, CRMs or client system could be inaccurate. So if we combine that with the human error or scale problem that human cannot process that amount of data on the daily basis, we came to the problem that, for example, promo efficiency is a big thing when we talk about combining those 2 things, and the problems came in the promotions.
And what does the Stream do to fix this OOS issues and overstocks?
So we introducing the closed AI loop that detects problem, recommend action. You can put a human in the loop to just take care of the last step and press go button for this system, and those closed loop ends and closing when it learns after each run. So that's our approach. And if we take a example, let's take a out of stock problem. We have a pool of 400 millions leakage of yearly, as I previously mentioned about the 50 billion retailer. So we can save or recover around 10% of that amount by introducing the AI closed loop.
Yeah, I think that's great to hear. And yeah, I think you mentioned a very important topic, which is a human-in-the-loop approach.
Yeah.
And myself, as from engineering perspective, I can confirm that it's very important, and we should not forget about this because it's crucial here. But I'm wondering, in terms of AI for category and assortment optimization, what drives the scale?
We can assume and the problem and how we approach the problem will be a machine learning problem. So we can put here three things. I'm not a data scientist, but from my perspective, it will be introducing demand forecasting, combined with the casual uplift models, and additionally constraint optimization development. So we take the data from the retailer. For example, it will be POS data, inventory data, implementing those machine learning models, packaging with the AI engineering approach, and we give the business category managers tool that work better than human approach.
Yes, and I'm wondering, what about AI simulations? Can we apply something like that to improve promotions?
Yes, we can apply that one, and the whole outcome of our implementations is about the killing non-profitable campaigns before launching, and it is an important part, and optimizing budget before even campaigns start. So that's the starting point, and then later we can optimize those models and those budgets. So in perfect situation, the model and the outcomes will be better month after month. Yeah.
Yeah, and you've been working in this area for such a long time, so I'm pretty sure that you have a lot to share in this area. So do you have some typical stories like go from POC to production? Do you have something to share here?
I would say that the most important thing is to detect one business case, and correlate with the POC. For example, let's take the case of the out of stock. So you have to aim one category and start small POC project on that one, and then validate KPIs if we achieving the change or not. If not, we have to reevaluate our approach and take it to the point that the KPIs will move up, or if we're looking for the reduction, goes down. And then, if that works, we can scale that one. So we can scale, and then we can go through the other functionalities.
And what improvements do retailers see after adding these values to the pipeline?
So I would split it to the two categories. You can, as a retailer, you can see numbers. By numbers, I mean reductions. For the example, out of stock, we can assume that AI could reduce 10% of the whole problem of out of stock cases. In the waste reduction, it's around 20% of the whole problem. We can reduce the waste around 20%, and as I previously mentioned, it's a pretty big scale. It's a 1.6 of revenue of whole company, so the outcomes will be big. But the second thing that I want to mention, those people that made those things before the AI change could be moved to the new tasks, new fields. They can develop themselves in the new areas that retailers actually needs today. So it's around 30% of the task could be automated. That means the simple math tells us that 30% of stuff could make other better things.
Yes, exactly. So we are talking not about replacement by
Not at all.
algorithms, or rather than about increasing productivity
Exactly.
and to getting new tasks and be involved in new areas as well. Yeah. So do you have some kind of example of gains and scaling impact regarding these implementations?
So yes, if we take a waste problem and let's assume that we achieve 10% reduction of the waste problem in the retailer. So if we have those example $50 billion retailer, if we implement that one with the success, we'll recover 85 millions by year. Same thing with the out of stock. Let's assume it will be 20% recovery in this case. So from that pool, we can recover $78 million yearly. So that's a pretty big numbers.
Yeah, exactly. And Dominic, my last question in this session. Sure. If we just want to leave our listeners with 3 actionable items, like 3 action items to take after listening to this episode, what would you give our listeners as advice? So 3 action steps, action items to start a journey.
So yeah, you can start from the point where you assessing your data readiness, and if you take care of that by yourself, that's great. I would also recommend to hire a company that specializes in this one, for example, the Stream. And if you are sure that your data fits to the those AI initiatives, you can go to the another point that will be the POC that I mentioned in previous, because you have to small start and build your AI readiness step by step. But then, if it all works, you can scale up to the other initiatives, other areas, and make the whole organization AI-driven organization.
Yeah. Okay, so to wrap up, thank you, Dominic, for your insights today and for your presence. Thank you to our listeners as well, and I hope that will be present on our next episode as well. Thanks.
Thank you very much.